1. This destination brings movies off the screen. Clue 2. Rides and sets blur reality. Clue 3. Entertainment comes alive here.
This place is part studio, part thrill ride, and we are trying to guess the top Hollywood landmarks. Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? Who knows this one? Movies come alive beyond the screen. Rides and sets blur reality. Going once. Anybody know? Type it in the chat. This is Universal Studios Hollywood. Backlots have never had better exposure than at Universal.
Clue 1. This seaside icon mixes nostalgia and joy. Clue 2. Films and sunsets share the stage. Clue 3. Fun lives at the edge of land.
Hey King, what's going on? Good to see you. We are looking at top Hollywood landmarks. Anybody know this one? If you've been to Southern California and you've been in the Hollywood area, you would know. These should be fun tonight. This is indeed... Oh, yeah, basically, that's correct. Santa Monica Pier. Santa Monica Pier. Ferris wheels. Photographed beautifully, don't they? Ferris wheels. All right, well, that was our hot start. Visiting our third category, which is the Hollywood landmarks. Well, hey, welcome in, everyone. You're in the right place. This is Dave's Hollywood Confidential, where we mix a little Hollywood trivia with robot speed painting, and we sprinkle in some friendly chaos as well. Tonight's game is simple. 3 main categories over 6 fast-paced rounds. Category 1 is the top 20 countdown of Sandra Bullock movies. Should be fun. Category 2 is the top 20 blues legends of all time. So we're doing a little music. And then category 3 is the top 40 iconic landmarks throughout the Hollywood area. So 2 rounds for the price of 1 there. Now faces will appear, clues will drop, and your job is to beat the clock. And of course, each other. A quick reminder, this show runs on chat, so do say hello. I see King's in the house. There are no bad guesses. You need to trust your instinct. And if you got any memory, you can trust that as well. Now, tonight's show is brought to you by DavidHamptonArt.com. That is me, original art prints and visuals straight from my studio. Now, please do take a look at that, but only after the show. All right, now, warm up those fingers. Eyes on the screen, because round 1 is about to start right now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go with Sandra Bullock movies. Top 20 Sandra Bullock movies.
Clue 1. This sequel follows a suddenly famous law enforcer who learns that spotlight attention can be just as dangerous as undercover work. Clue 2. The story trades pageants for publicity tours as confidence clashes with chaos on a national stage. Clue 3. The comedy leans bigger and louder, proving that fame may sparkle, but it rarely keeps you safe.
Yeah, you are too good. And you got even the complete correct answer. Do you have the tagline on this one? It is indeed, you are correct, it is Miss Congeniality 2. Tagline. Do you remember that part? Armed and Fabulous. Armed and Fabulous. This is the movie that officially answered the question, what happened when saving the world
Clue 1.
into a
This
brand?
thriller opens with a woman waking up to a life that refuses to follow the calendar. Clue 2. Each day reveals a different emotional reality as tragedy seems to move backward in time.
I like this one.
Clue 3. The tension builds as fate. Grief and choice collide in a fractured timeline.
A little harder maybe. This was a good movie. Viewers left this movie double-checking their schedules and wondering if tomorrow might already be too late. This was trippy. I liked it. John Travolta, I think. Premonition. I think John Travolta was in that.
Clue 1. This dark crime story steps away from charm and into calculated danger. Clue 2. A seasoned investigator faces young minds who treat murder like an intellectual challenge.
This is number 18.
Clue 3. The role strips away warmth, revealing a colder edge driven by obsession and justice.
I don't really remember this one too much. I've heard of it. This is the film that reminded audiences she doesn't need likability to be powerful. Oh, you know it. Very good. Nice job. You are indeed correct. This is number 18, Murder by the Numbers. Murder by the Numbers. I can't recognize the co-star there. I'm not sure who that was. Do you remember her co-star in that?
Clue 1. This animated hit introduces a stylish villain with world domination dreams.
Okay, voice only.
Clue 2. The performance relies entirely on voice to deliver menace, humor, and authority.
All right, you're in the right
Clue 3.
place.
The character became a standout in a universe powered by mayhem and mischief.
Now, she was voice only in this. All right, King's got it. But the robot pinned it at number 17 on the Thunder Bullet Countdown, top 20 countdown. She became the rare superstar who ruled the box office using nothing but her voice. And you are correct, it is the Minions. Minions, there she is. Almost like Minion herself. All right, we're down to 16, and I love this one.
Clue 1. This early thriller taps into the fear of losing your identity overnight.
Early thriller.
Clue 2. A quiet professional discovers her digital footprint has been completely erased.
Oh, it's freaky.
Clue 3. Long before social media anxiety, this story warned us how fragile existence could be.
All right, you may remember this one because this one was cool. It was one of her very early movie. At the time, people thought this movie was paranoid. And now it feels like it was tame. Yes, absolutely. Do you remember this? It was really good. Yeah. It was called The Net. The Net. Yeah, spooky. Paranoia.
Clue 1. This cult favorite blends romance with a touch of supernatural charm.
Chick flick.
Clue 2. Two sisters wrestle with love, loss, and a family curse that refuses to fade.
Warning, chick flick.
Clue 3. The film earned lasting devotion through warmth, magic, and emotional honesty.
You definitely had a rom-com stage. I guess this qualifies. This movie became required viewing for anyone who believes candles solve everything. Yes, the candles were critical. You are correct. Practical magic. The robots got a little carried away with the video. Little carried away, perhaps.
Clue 1. This emotional drama begins with public heartbreak and quiet retreat.
We're down to 14.
Clue 2. Healing unfolds in familiar surroundings where vulnerability leads the story. Clue 3. Strength here comes from softness rather than spectacle.
I don't know. This was a chick flick. I don't remember it very well. It's the movie that proved emotional resilience can be just as heroic as explosions. I find that hard to believe. Does anybody know this one? Kind of a rom-com chick flick. I don't know if it was a rom-com or just a rom. Hope Floats. Hope Floats checks in at number 14.
Clue 1. This heartfelt story finds humor inside, forced self-reflection. Clue 2. A personal spiral leads to accountability, growth, and uncomfortable truths.
This was kind of different.
Clue 3. The performance balances comedy with genuine emotional weight.
Kind of a dark rom-com. This one. This film quietly became one of her most relatable performances. I don't know what that means. Like, this would fit her? You're correct. Very good, Kate. You are correct. This is 28 days. 28 days. Checking in number 13 on our Sandra Bullock countdown, top 20 countdown. So, you'll know the next one, I think. Number 12.
Clue 1. This sleek heist unfolds in a world of couture and calculation. Clue 2. A cool strategist assembles a team with precision and purpose. Clue 3. Style becomes the weapon in a meticulously planned theft.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. This is the movie that made high fashion feel criminally fun. There you go. Well, I think I concur with your critical view. Ocean's 8 is correct. Ocean's 8. Now the next one was just plain weird.
Clue 1. This survival story imagines a world where sight becomes a liability. Clue 2. A mother navigates danger while protecting children from unseen threats. Clue 3. The performance carries relentless tension from start to finish.
Yeah, it was pretty intense in this one, no doubt. Netflix had to remind people that surviving the movie did not require reenacting it. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you see the movie? It was pretty trippy. A little, I don't know, disconcerting. Bird Box is correct. Bird Box checks in at number 11 on our countdown. But you know what that means? That means it is indeed time for our mid-round lightning round. So I will show you 25-second clips, and these are going to be top 20 Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando. Well, those go quick, don't they? I love the one in the sombrero.
Clue 1. This romantic comedy centers on professional frustration and quiet longing.
We're down to number 10.
Clue 2. Sharp banter turns irritation into unexpected emotional chemistry.
Counting down Sandra Bullock.
Clue 3. Workplace power dynamics soften into romance with charm and wit.
Sandra Bullock, top 20 list. All right, you're back on track there, King. Good job. Watching her quit is somehow just as satisfying as watching her fall in love. Well, how about that? We all like to see her quit. Rom-com. 2 weeks notice is correct. Rom-com phase. That means we're down to number 9 on the top 20 Sandra Bullock list.
Clue 1. This legal drama drops idealism into a moral battlefield.
Number 9.
Clue 2. A young law student confronts injustice far beyond textbooks. Clue 3. The role signals a serious, dramatic turning point.
Now, I do love all these books. They brought all these. I think this is another Grisham, if I'm not mistaken. Another John Grisham story brought to life. If I'm not mistaken, that might be Matthew McConaughey in that picture. I'm not sure. Might be. This was one of her earliest mic drop performances. There you go. Yeah, McConaughey. There, when they were both younger there. This was a Time to a Kill.
Clue 1. This action comedy thrives on contrast and conflict. Clue 2. Discipline clashes with unfiltered chaos in an unlikely partnership.
This is fairly recent and then
Clue
fun.
3. The humor lands because restraint meets outrageous energy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it. Did you see it? It's pretty funny. I have to admit a guilty pleasure of enjoying this one. But restraint is what makes the madness unforgettable. And you are correct. It is the heat. Yeah, that's right. Samuel Jackson. Time to a Kill. All right, next up is number 7, which was an interesting movie.
Clue 1. This ensemble drama forces characters to face uncomfortable realities.
Ensemble.
Clue 2. Privilege and fear unravel beneath everyday interactions. Clue 3. The performance reveals growth through confrontation rather than comfort.
I can remember. Yeah, I'm not sure. Remember exactly that scene, but yeah, the movie was yeah. I always enjoy something that's different. Certainly. And it's one of those ones with the music really driving things too. Crash, of course. Correct. Crash. Didn't it win Best Oscar, I think? If I'm not mistaken. I think so.
Clue 1. This romantic comedy begins with a desperate legal problem. Clue 2. A fake relationship spirals into genuine connection.
Rom-com.
Clue 3. Awkward circumstances evolve into heartfelt comedy.
Her comedic timing turned awkward into iconic. This movie convinced the world fake engagements are legally questionable, but adorable. Yes, I definitely saw this one too. I have to admit. Did you see it? It's pretty good. The proposal is correct. The proposal. There they are. Ryan Reynolds. We need to do Ryan Reynolds, don't we? We need to do Ryan Reynolds top 20 movies.
Clue 1. This holiday romance builds from a simple misunderstanding. Clue 2. Kindness and confusion blur family boundaries. Clue 3. The performance cemented lasting audience affection.
So, not only a rom-com, but a holiday movie. You remember this one? Oh, I don't remember very many details. Sometimes the wrong family feels exactly right. America's Sweetheart. Charms her way while you were sleeping. While you were sleeping. Do you remember? Something about her husband or something was in a coma or something? I can't remember. Something like that. Can't remember.
Clue 1. This undercover mission collides with glamour and expectations. Clue 2. Transformation becomes both external and emotional. Clue 3. Confidence proves to be the real disguise.
Yeah, so she blended action, comedy, and confidence perfectly. Yeah, the original. It was pretty funny. I mean, she's definitely a good comedic actor perspective. This movie made self-confidence the real crime. And there she is. You are correct. It is Miss Congeniality. Yeah. Robots kind of animated her there. Well, that means we're down to the top 3 Sandra Bullock movies.
Clue 1. This high-stakes thriller never slows down. Clue 2. One wrong move threatens instant catastrophe. Clue 3. A sudden hero emerges under relentless pressure.
This role launched her into action stardom. Yeah, now that was a different movie too, wasn't it? And of course, it has Keanu. Keanu. She proved you don't need superpowers, just nerves of steel. Yes, indeed. And yeah, not the best haircut, maybe, but you are correct. It was Speed with Mr. Keanu. Yeah. Good movie. Top 2.
Clue 1. This survival tale unfolds in near total isolation. Clue 2. Intelligence and endurance become the only lifelines. Clue 3. The performance carries the film through silence and spectacle.
Yeah, so, I like the movie, but I don't know, it's kind of intense. Not sure. Floating alone in silence has never been so intense. Yeah, that's what I felt. Very intense. You are correct. Of course. Checking in number 2 on the Sandra Bullock top 20 list is Gravity. Gravity. With her co-star there. I guess we need to do him too, don't we? Him who shall not be named.
Clue 1. This inspiring story centers on fierce protection and unexpected family.
Number 1.
Clue 2. Confidence and compassion reshape lives in quiet but powerful ways. Clue 3. The role earned the industry's highest recognition.
You are, of course, correct. Did you like the movie? I liked the movie, and she definitely played a different character. I thought she pulled off that character very well. This performance turned strength, heart, and grit into Oscar gold. This is the one she won an Oscar for. There you go. The Blind Side. The Blind Side. So, those were the top 20 Sandra Bullock movies. I would agree with number 1, wouldn't you? Not bad anyway. All right, well, that lets us take a breather. The new format is fast moving, fast paced, but no breaks. So we can take a breath. We are going to do another lightning round before we do round 2. Now remember, round 2 will be the Blues Legends. And the lightning round now will be top 20 Audrey Hepburn movies. So get your Audrey Hepburn thinking going, and I'll fire it up. Yeah, that last one, huh? Wait Until Dark. That was a great movie. That was early in her career, I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're gonna do blues music, and you're gonna see a little more of me. I'm reading all the clues in the blues music, so here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This will be the top 20 blues music legends of all time. Blues artists. Now this goes back a bit, so these are not easy. Not easy. I think the Doctor knew a lot of these. This Chicago blues powerhouse made a small instrument sound loud, dangerous, and impossible to ignore. His gritty vocals and fiery harmonica helped electrify post-war blues clubs late into the night. He became a defining voice of urban blues, turning raw emotion into amplified swagger. Now, this is one of the original blues guys. Harmonica player. Muddy Waters is a good guess. You might want to hang on to that. That may come up. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it might. This is not Muddy Waters, though. This gentleman could turn a harmonica solo into a full-on street fight. And somehow he'd win every time. There he is. All right, last chance for another guess. You know any other blues guys? Checking in number 20 is Mr. Junior Wells. Junior Wells, number 20 on the list. All right, let's do 19. Like I said, this is going to be a little hard. You know, you'll get a few. This left-handed guitarist built his sound on tension, pain, and beautifully bent notes. His emotional intensity helped define a darker, more dramatic Chicago blues style. Generations of guitar heroes studied his phrasing like sacred text. All right, this is one of the original. Oh, you know, I got a Howlin' Wolf story. This is neither one of those guys. Those are all good guesses. Howlin' Wolf, you gotta hang on to. Albert King, maybe you can hang on to. But this is not them. When this gentleman played, it sounded like a guitar was arguing with his soul. Now that sounds good. This was Mr. Otis Rush. Otis Rush. Does that sound familiar at all? Otis Rush. Number 19. All right, next up is number 18. One of two or three women on our list. This trailblazer shattered expectations with fearless confidence and dazzling musicianship. She was quite the guitar player. She dominated early blues scenes with sharp lyrics and jaw-dropping guitar skills. Long before electric blues ruled, she was already rewriting the rules. All right, this is one of the first ladies. She used to tour all over. She didn't just break barriers, she played straight through the barriers. She even has a cool name. This is Miss Memphis Minnie. Memphis Minnie. That ring a bell? No? Yeah. So like I said, some of these are a little hard. Some of these are a little hard. Now, I think you might know this name. So think about that. This Texas pioneer helped shape the sound of solo blues performance. His high, haunting voice paired with nimble guitar lines created a signature style. He proved one person and one guitar could command an entire room. This is those are, you know, you're throwing them out there. You know, they're going to come up maybe. No, don't give up. Now you're going to start down. His influence traveled farther than he ever could, and it never stopped. This guy was very influential. He was very early. And this is Mr. Blind Lemon Jefferson. How about that name, huh? Blind Lemon Jefferson. Is that familiar? No. The blues aficionados would appreciate him. And you may know this next name. This is a big name in the blues history. This is a towering figure who shaped the blues as much with words as with music. His songwriting became the backbone of Chicago's electric blues explosion. The backbone. If you love blues standards, chances are he's the one who wrote them. He wrote a lot of blues music for a lot of the performers. He didn't just play the blues, he built the blueprint. All right. Muddy Waters, great guess. Incorrect. Great guess. This one is, his name is Mr. Willie Dixon. Willie Dixon, who, you know, I've heard of Willie Dixon, so there you go. Dave's heard of it. All righty, let's move on to number 15. Now, you may have heard of this one too. Some of these guys have some great names, great blues names. This commanding performer turned stories into songs that felt larger than life. His powerful voice and 12-string guitar carried folk and blues across generations. His music blurred lines between genres long before playlists existed. Now, this is one of the old original guys. One strum from him sounded like a full history lesson. There you go! A winner! A winner in every race, a smile on every face. You are correct. This, of course, is Mr. Lead Belly. Lead Belly. Of course. There you go. See? It's easy. Now, this next one is a little more of a well, when I say modern, I mean like 1950s, 1960s. Number 14. This living legend brought fearless energy to every note he touched. His explosive guitar style helped bridge traditional blues and modern rock. So you can almost say this guy was like a rocker in the 50s. Nearly every great guitarist after him borrowed something from his fire. He plays the guitar like it owes him money. This gentleman plays his guitar like it owes him money. And he was kind of in the transition towards rock. Still blues. The transition. Checking in at number 14 is Mr. Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy. Familiar now? All right. Well, we're going to get there eventually. Number 13. Now, this foundational figure carried the sound of the Delta straight from the soil. He's a Delta blues guy. His raw delivery and storytelling set the tone for generations to come. So he kind of taught them all how to perform the blues. Many blues paths trace straight back to his footsteps. If blues had a family tree, he'd be carved into the trunk. There you go. Oh, you know, that's a good guess, King. That's a very good guess. This is one of the other guys. This is Mr. Charlie Patton. Charlie Patton. And Robert Johnson. Yeah. Make them up. All right, next up, number 12, one of our ladies. This commanding vocalist ruled early blues with unmatched presence. Her voice could fill a room without a microphone. No microphone and no mercy. She became one of the most powerful entertainers of her era. When she sang, silence followed out of pure respect. Oh yeah, very good, King. Awesome. See, you know these. These are easy. You are correct, Bessie Smith. Very good. Checking in number 12 on our Blues Legends list. Hey, Rena, what's going on? We're doing the blues. We are doing the blues. We're in our ladies section right now. Next up is number 11. Another one of our blues ladies. This legendary voice could glide from tenderness to heartbreak in seconds. Her music blended blues, soul, and gospel into pure emotional truth. She almost even looks familiar, right? Few singers have ever matched her raw honesty. Hey, great guess, Happy. We just did, Bessie. You just missed Bessie. This lady didn't sing songs, she confessed them. Legendary voice. It glide from tenderness to heartbreak in seconds. And a little bit like Bessie Smith. No, not anybody named Hattie. But you are going to kick yourself because you know this one. This is Miss Etta James. Yeah, your answers came in too late. I'll try to give you an allowance. I'll give you an allowance. You know, sometimes it's before delayed. Yeah. It's the internet. All right, number 10. This Delta preacher brought fire and fury to every performance. Delta preacher. His slide guitar and intensity felt more like sermons than songs. He embodied the spiritual core of the blues. I remember this guy. Well, at least I've heard of him. I don't remember him. Listening to him feels like being judged lovingly. The Delta preacher brought fire and fury to every performance. Hey, there you go, King. Good job. You are correct, Mr. Son House. Son House. There you go. All right, we're down to the top 9. The names get more and more familiar as we go. This powerhouse fused blues feeling with rock-ready energy. We're in the rock-ready energy. His guitar work cracked open the door between blues and arena sound. He almost looks familiar, doesn't he? He inspired countless players to turn it up louder. Turn it up! He played the blues like it had a deadline. This powerhouse fused blues feeling with rock-ready energy. I remember his picture. How about you? Last chance. Going once, going twice. This is Mr. Freddie King. Freddie King. Yeah, number 9 on our Blues Legends of the Blues list. All right, that's okay. You might know this one. Number 8. And I actually have a story about this one if we get to it. This master created hypnotic grooves with unstoppable momentum. His deep voice and boogie rhythms felt primal and personal. Boogie rhythms. One riff from him could last forever. And you'd thank him. He made repetition feel rebellious. Not quite yet. You have premonition, King, but not on this one. So this guy is the father of the one act I made a bunch of money on at my blues club. It's like the only act where we actually turned a profit twice in my brief stint as a blues club owner. Partner. This is Mr. John Lee Hooker, and his son was John Lee Hooker Jr. There you go. All right, King. Might be time. This towering presence, I have a story on this one too. This towering presence sounded like pure thunder on vinyl. His growl and stage energy redefined electric blues. Rock music would sound very different without him. When he howled, history listened. There you go. And I should have worn it. I still have a Howling Wolf t-shirt that's got this exact picture of him it's black and white, and it's him on the front of the t-shirt. It's great. Howling Wolf. Howling Wolf. That's correct. Yes. Mr. Howling Wolf. Doing some growling. Anyway, he's checking in at number 7 on our list. Which means it's time for number 6. And I think I might have seen you throw this answer out earlier. I'm not sure. This giant of the blues bent notes until they cried for mercy. He bent notes. His phrasing shaped the language of modern guitar solos. Famous for guitar solo. Of course, all blues guys are. His influence runs straight through decades of rock legend. All right, so this was another big rock influencer from the blues. One bend from him could change your life plans. I love blues that's like that. It changes your entire life plans. Not Mr. Robert Johnson. You still might want to hang on to that one, though. All the names I think are coming up. But I think you had this one earlier too, King. This is Mr. Albert King. Albert King. Yeah, there he is. All right, let's do number 5. Now, I know you've been wanting to say this one. And you might even recognize it. This architect, after my own heart, of electric blues turned rural sound into urban power. His Chicago recordings laid the foundation for rock and roll itself. He didn't follow trends, he created them. Without him, your record collection would be very quiet. So, this guy was the beginning of rock and roll, really. Yes, there you go, King. You almost recognize him now, don't you? There it is. Yeah, very influential everywhere. Checking in at number 5 on our list, Mr. Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters, there he is. All right. Well, what your other favorite answer is coming up. Here we go. His haunting voice and lyrics fuel legends and speculation for decades. Nearly every blues artist after him owes him a debt. He made the crossroads legendary without ever needing directions. This mythic figure recorded songs that became musical scripture. music scripture. There you go. You got it. You kind of remember pictures of him too, right? I mean, I've seen pictures of him around. Mr. Robert Johnson is correct. Robert Johnson, very influential. Something tells me you're gonna know the next one. Something tells me we're gonna do the top 3 legends of blues. Top 3 legends of blues. Here we go. This Texas force reignited blues with speed, fire, and emotion. His playing blended technical brilliance with deep-rooted feeling. He brought blues roaring back into the spotlight. His guitar solos felt like controlled lightning. Controlled lightning. Texas Force brought the blues back into the spotlight. There you go, happy! You are correct. You are correct. There he is. Mr. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Looking appropriately very blue. And he is number 3 on our top 20 legends of the blues. There we go. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, we got 2 more, 2 big legends of the blues. One older one, one newer one. I think you'll know both. Now, this ambassador carried the blues around the world with elegance. His shimmering tone spoke volumes with just a few notes. He became the genre's most recognizable voice. There you go. Now it's time. Yeah, he became the genre's most recognizable voice. He taught the world that feeling matters more than speed. Yeah, exactly. He was an ambassador that carried the blues around the world. And you guys are both right. It is Mr. B.B. King. B.B. King. He had a few hits. Wrote a lot of stuff for other people too, I think. Yeah. All right, who do you think's number 1? Who do you think is number 1? Now, this global star introduced countless listeners to American blues roots. His passion helped carry the genre across oceans and across generations. He became a bridge between blues tradition and modern audiences. He didn't invent the blues, but he amplified its echo worldwide. So it's interesting the robots have him in number 1 on Blues Legends, but that just shows how good. Not Bob Dylan. Not Bob Dylan. Kind of has the same kind of beard and messy hair. No, I've been to this guy's concerts too. Oh, yeah. Got a good story on that sometime. We've seen him on a few of our other lists as well. Yes. Yeah. Mr. Eric Clapton. Oh, yeah, and there is that connection too. Okay. Eric Clapton. All right, that was our blues list. You guys did pretty good. It's not that easy, right? Some of those old boys are a little hard to remember. Oh, okay. Well, that means we have one more lightning round before we do our Hollywood hotspots, legendary spots, legendary landmarks of Hollywood coming up in the 3rd round. But let's do a lightning round. I'm going to show you 25-second clips of 20 top child stars who continued acting. So child stars that continued acting. All righty, well, you guys got most of those, I would say. Tatum O'Neal right there at the end, right? Yeah. Let's see. We're going to be looking at top 40 iconic Hollywood hotspots or landmarks, Hollywood landmarks. Anybody been to Hollywood here? That would help if you had been to Hollywood. If you haven't been to Hollywood, it might be hard. What's going on, JoJo? Good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Top 40 iconic Hollywood hotspots. Landmarks. Hollywood landmarks.
Clue 1. This historic site blends Hollywood mythology with unexpected modern gatherings. Clue 2. Legendary names rest here while movies and music still draw crowds after dark. Clue 3. It's where cinema history and picnics strangely coexist.
So not the Getty Museum, but hang on to that. That may come up later. Some of these are going to be hard. Some of these are going to be easy. This one might be the only cemetery where applause sometimes breaks out. Anybody know the cemetery where they have picnics and concerts? This is called the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Hollywood Forever Cemetery. The saving grace here is they move pretty fast. There you go. Very good. Number 39.
Clue 1. This open-air venue has echoed with applause for generations.
You're going to know this one.
Clue 2. Its iconic shell frames performances under the stars. Clue 3. Blankets, baskets, and music define the experience.
Now, I've been to a show here. I've been to a couple shows here. Yeah, of course. Go. Hollywood Bowl. Now, I know I saw Boz Scaggs there. I know I saw Neil Diamond. Well, this one's the Hollywood Bowl, but you're right. Greek theater is where I saw those two things. Not Hollywood Bowl. That's pretty funny. You are correct. That's where I saw those shows. Oh, all right. Let's move on.
Clue 1. These rocky hills have doubled as countless fictional worlds. Clue 2. A famous caped hero once raced through this natural tunnel. Clue 3. You've seen this spot far more often than you realize.
Yeah, you have seen this spot far more often than you realize. Hollywood has turned these rocks into everything except actual wilderness. So this place has been used in a lot of shows. Anybody know the name of this? What's it look like? Going once, going twice. This is the Bat Cave. And it's also known as the Bronson Canyon Bat Cave. There you go. A lot of shows, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows.
Clue 1.
All right,
this timeless restaurant feels frozen in Hollywood's golden glow.
It's one of those restaurants.
Clue 2. Writers and stars once claimed booths like offices. Clue 3. The past still orders martinis here.
So yeah, this is where the deals were made in Hollywood, if you've ever been involved in a Hollywood deal. The martinis have practically have headshots here. Famous martini spot. Well, this is one of those ones that was going to be hard. This is known as Musso and Frank Grill. Musso and Frank Grill, one of the hot Hollywood restaurants. Yeah. Now you know. I learn something every day on Dave's After Dark. Oh, wait, and we're doing
Clue
Hollywood.
1. This neon-lit hideaway once lured stars after studio hours.
Another restaurant.
Clue 2. Secret entrances helped legends slip in unnoticed.
Secret entrances.
Clue 3. Old Hollywood glamour still hums inside.
This place has seen more secrets than a casting couch. I don't know about that, but perhaps. Anybody know another Hollywood restaurant, perhaps? Just throw it out there. This is known as the Formosa Cafe. The Formosa Cafe. Sound familiar? No? Okay, that's all right. Mel's Diner. I like that. Yeah. Hey, hang on to that, King. Hang on to that.
Clue 1. This ornate movie palace treats film-going like a celebration.
Now, I've been to a
Clue
show here.
2. Red carpets and premieres light up its historic facade. Clue 3. Movies feel magical here again.
So, I went to a show here. I think I was still in high school. And it was Equus. Equus? I think it was the play that was being done there. And it's one of those plays that's done to the nude. We thought we were so cool in high school going through this play. Oh, so sophisticated. Watching a movie here feels like the premiere. It's just for you. This is the El Capitan Theater. El Capitan. Yeah.
Clue 1. This massive store keeps physical media proudly alive. Clue 2. Music lovers and collectors lose hours inside. Clue 3. It's part shop, part pilgrimage.
Yeah, so this is like the original big vinyl store, big record store back in the day. So in case you guys didn't notice, I actually grew up in Southern California. I grew up in Orange County. And we did spend a little time up in LA and Hollywood back in the day. And you're correct. Let's go. Let's go for the win. It is Amoeba Music. There you go. There it is. Did they move it? They moved it to a smaller. Ah, okay. Sounds like JoJo knows the way around Hollywood. We're going to count on you.
Clue 1. This colorful stretch thrives on creativity and attitude. Clue 2. Fashion and street art battle for attention. Clue 3. Style rules the sidewalk here.
I don't know if this is the best picture, but this is a street. Oh, you know it. Very good. You're correct. You are correct. Every wall here is auditioning for Instagram fame. Yes, every wall is on Instagram. Melrose Avenue is correct. Very good. Good job. All right, well, that checks in at number 33 on our list. 33. All right, let's move on. Next up will be number 32 on our Hollywood landmark list.
Clue 1. This skyline landmark quietly honors recorded sound. Clue 2. Its design spins music history into architecture. Clue 3. Legends recorded hits above the street.
Yeah, so this is in a lot of TV shows. Yeah, of course. I've been driven by this many times. And it is in a lot of shows. They use it as a backdrop for sure. It's one of the few buildings that looks like it's humming. And you are correct. This is the Capitol Records building. Capitol Records building. Yeah. Capitol Records. Yeah, a lot of deals. A lot of deals there. Ah, well, that's handy for this category.
Clue 1. This hilltop refuge mastered celebrity discretion.
Discretion.
Clue 2. Stars hide here when privacy matters.
Yes, they do.
Clue 3. Every room whispers a story.
Yeah, so a lot of stories about this place. Not all of them good. What happens here famously stays here. Sometimes. Chateau, yes, very good. You have the whole answer. It is the Chateau Marmont. Chateau Marmont. Yes, where they go for their benders. Don't know. I guess. I'm guessing. Don't know. That was number 31, so that means the next one is number 30.
Clue 1. This glamorous hotel hosted Hollywood's very first big night. Clue 2. Its halls have seen stars rise and fall. Clue 3. History checks in daily.
Yeah, history lingers in the lobby air. Even the ghosts dress for the occasion. This is famously haunted. Yeah, very good. Jojo knows. You ever seen a ghost there, Jojo? You ever heard a ghost there? You're correct. It is the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Roosevelt Hotel. There you go. All right. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Maryland. Well, it might be worth seeing Maryland. So, yeah.
Clue 1. This cheerful ride sparked an entertainment empire. Clue 2. One visionary found inspiration watching families spin. Clue 3. Magic began with a carousel.
This quietly helped inspire theme park history. Sometimes imagination starts with a carousel horse. All right. So, yeah, you are correct. Oh, like a spooky looking one. I remember driving by it. I don't think well, it's possible I was there as a kid. I don't know. Griffith Park Merry-Go-Round. When I was a little kid, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, we lived in Glendora, which isn't too far from
Clue 1. This tiny stand serves massive cultural flavor. Clue 2. Celebrities and locals line up equally. Clue 3. Fame tastes messy here.
Now, I have been to this place a couple times. Yeah. Have you been there? You might as well. I mean, it's kind of famous. You should go there. Fame tastes suspiciously like chili. Yeah. This is a famous place. Famous place for sure. And JoJo knows. It's small, but it's famous. This is Pink's Hot Dogs. Pink's Hot Dogs. It's been in a lot of movies, right? A lot of movies. All right,
Clue
next
1.
up.
Mystery lives behind these mansion doors. Clue 2. Only the invited witness nightly wonders. Clue 3. Illusion is tradition inside.
So yeah, you need an invitation to go to this place. Been there for, I don't know how long, forever. I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years? 50 years. I don't know, something like that. Even the elevators feel enchanted here. Who knows where this is? This is a place where they do a lot of magic. Magic shows. Gotta have an invitation. Oh, good try, Rob. I mean, no, but this is the Magic Castle. So kind of like Disney. This is called the Magic Castle.
Clue 1. This working studio invites guests behind the curtain.
Our first studio.
Clue 2. Sound stages still create modern stories. Clue 3. Hollywood history clocks in daily.
So you might trip over a classic scene by accident. This is a famous studio. And there's a little tour bus there in the foreground. Does anybody recognize the studio, perhaps? Number 26 on our list. One of the famous studios that you can visit when you're there. This is the Warner Brothers studio tour in Hollywood. And there they are on the bus getting the tour. Yeah. Warner Brothers. Check it at number 26.
Clue 1. This iconic gate guards cinematic history.
Okay, another studio, and this gate.
Clue
is
2.
famous.
Classics were born beyond its arch. Clue 3. Old Hollywood still stands tall here.
Yeah, so this is kind of symbolic of old Hollywood, and these gates show up in a lot of shows, a lot of movies, a lot of old movies. The archway has seen everything, so a lot of people have gone under those arches. There you go, Jojo. You're correct, of course. Yeah, few famous people have been through those arches. Paramount Pictures Studio. Paramount Pictures Studio. Now I have been to the next one, number 24.
Clue 1. This quiet studio lot shaped decades of television. Clue 2. Laughter once echoed through familiar sets. Clue 3. Sitcom history lives here.
Now, this is a famous television studio where a lot of sitcoms were filmed, and I do remember going on a tour maybe in junior high school, I'm thinking. Not Fox. Could just as well be Fox. It's not Fox. This is fairly famous, like it was a modern building, it's a very big building. There was tons of studios in there. It was really cool looking when you went into the Black Box Studios. And it was all live audience studios. CBS Studios. CBS Television Studio. There you go. I've been there.
Clue 1. This urban trail mixes fitness with fame. Clue 2. Celebrities hike beside everyday locals. Clue 3. The view rewards every step.
So, yeah, if you go for a hike here, you might run into a star on the trail. I've never been here, of course. But that's a hiking trail along a ridge overlooking Hollywood there. So this is a famous park hike. Workout clothes count as disguises here. Yeah. This is where all the famous people hike. There it is. This is called Runyon Canyon Park. Runyon Canyon Park. You haven't been there, huh, JoJo? Yeah. All right. You'll get it. Everybody's gonna know
Clue
this.
1. This legendary theater preserves fame in stone. Clue 2. Hands and footprints tell silent stories. Clue 3. Fans still pilgrimage here.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Each time we would go to Hollywood to hang out, say on the Hollywood Boulevard and stuff. You always stop in here. Fairly famous. It used to have another name. Now they changed the name. I don't know why. I guess they changed owners. Everyone checks their shoe size here. This is the place where the footprints are. Nobody remembers? Maybe we're just having a slow internet. This is the Chinese Theater, of course. It used to be called the Grauman's Chinese Theater. I think it's called TCL Chinese Theater now.
Clue 1. This modern stage hosts Hollywood's biggest celebration.
Another theater.
Clue 2. Gold statues dream of this spotlight. Clue 3. Careers change here overnight.
So this is where they do the Oscars. Even the seats feel prestigious. All right, who recognizes this place? This is where they do the Oscars. Modern stage hosts Hollywood's biggest night. Gold statues dream of this spotlight. Who knows? Who knows? This is the Dolby Theater. The Dolby Theater. Who knew, huh? That's where the Oscars are. All right. Well, that was our first group of 20. We'll be back for our final round with the top 20 landmarks in Hollywood coming up. But first, let's do one last lightning round. Our last lightning round will be old school horror movies. So, King, if you're still in the house, let's see how many of these horror movies you can get. righty. Seems like you got most of those. Good job. Good job. Well, that was our last lightning round. That was kind of fun. Old school, original gangster horror movies. And you got most of them. All right. That means we got the top 20 spots in Hollywood. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Top 20 landmarks in Hollywood.
Clue 1. This legendary room sharpened comedy legends. Clue 2. Jokes lived or died under harsh lights. Clue 3. Laughter built careers here.
So yeah, kind of an ugly exterior here. But very famous place, super famous place, and very dark and heavy bright spotlights. Bombing here builds character. Anybody remember where this is? Yeah, Jam. I like that. This is a lot of careers started or growth or whatever. This is the Comedy Store. If you've ever heard of that, the Comedy Store, the original Comedy Store. All
Clue
right.
1. This glowing stretch fueled decades of rebellion. Clue 2. Music and mayhem ruled the nights. Clue 3. Rock mythology lives on.
Yeah, this is where, all the clubs were, the rock and roll clubs, live music clubs, and very famous street. Very famous street. In Hollywood. One end of it is where UCLA is, and the other end is back in Los Angeles. Anybody remember? So Hollywood, very famous, got these curves, famous curves. It's Skid Row. I like it. That's incorrect, though. That's like farthest from the truth. This is the Sunset Strip.
Clue 1. This intimate club carries musical lore.
Okay.
Clue 2.
I think King.
Legends played close to the crowd.
I think you had this one.
Clue 3. History hits harder in small rooms.
Its reputation still hums after dark. History hits different at small volume. It's been the scene of a lot of famous stories about problems with celebrities. No, this is a little dark club, after hours club in LA. Shih Tzu's in the house. What's going on, man? Anybody ever been to the Viper Room? You had it earlier, King. The Viper Room. There you go. Yeah, you're correct.
Clue 1. This venue blended soul with spectacle. Clue 2. Music history pulsed nightly here.
I think this one's closed now.
Clue 3. Its spirit never left.
This is the original something that became almost like a chain. Club chain. I believe that. The blues never really leave. This is the home of the blues, otherwise known as the original Sunset Strip. No. This is the House of Blues. The House of Blues, the original House of Blues on the Sunset Strip. There it is. All right. Number 16.
Clue 1. This stage launched raw, unforgettable performances. Clue 2. Intimacy amplified legendary sound. Clue 3. Fame often started small here.
Yeah, so I've been to this club. I had a buddy who had a brother that was in a band called the Golden Boys. It was like an 80s hair band. They started here. Oh, hang on to that, JoJo. That's around the corner. This is the Roxy. Yeah, the Roxy. Yeah, they always had I don't know, 3 or 4 minor acts, and then they had the headline act. I don't know.
Clue
You know
1. This club changed live music forever.
do this one first.
Clue 2. New sounds exploded nightly. Clue 3. Rock history learned to walk here.
All right, JoJo. This is, yeah, there you go. Whiskey a Go-Go. Have you been there? I've been to this one too. Very fun. I used to see a band called BB Chung King. BB Chung King. They would play at both of these places. He was a blues guy. BB Chung King. That's probably before you guys' days, but BB Chung King. Yeah, Whiskey a Go-Go. Fun. Roxy, fun. Oh, is Roxy still there?
Clue 1. This pink landmark perfected privacy. Clue 2. Glamour and secrecy share space. Clue 3. Luxury lives here full time.
So I do have a little story about this place too. Good family friend, CIA guy. He helped broker the deal for the Sultan of Brunei to buy this place. About, I don't know, 20 years ago or so. Not the Hilton. This is the Beverly Hills Hotel. Almost as famous, right? That's the Hilton.
Clue 1. This famous street turns shopping into theater.
Okay, JoJo.
Clue 2. Fashion statements roam freely. Clue 3. Cameras are always ready.
I don't know how all you guys do this clairvoyant thing. Both yeah, JoJo, put the answer on the time before. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu! What's going on? Good to see you, man. You are correct. Yeah, JoJo had it well before we even started. Rodeo Drive is correct. Very good. Window shopping feels aspirational here. Aspirational. Full of it. I bet it's full of it.
Clue 1. This grand estate feels built for drama. Clue 2. Film crews love its elegance. Clue 3. Stone walls steal scenes.
Yeah, so a lot of TV series were filmed at this place, and it is very famous. It is a house and a park, and it has a famous name, and it's where a lot of TV series were filmed. I don't know if Roman Polanski has anything to do with this or not. Maybe. I don't know the history. Greystone Mansion and Park. Greystone Mansion and Park. Even the staircases feel dramatic. Of course. I don't know if it's the best picture.
Clue 1. This beloved market blends cultures and comfort. Clue 2. Generations gather to eat and linger. Clue 3. History tastes delicious here.
So I don't know if I'd call this Hollywood, but it's right next to Hollywood, Los Angeles. I don't know if they ever call it the Central Market, but it had an old, maybe if that's the new name. It used to have a different name, if it doesn't still, and it was a famous place. Everybody used to go there. Shoney's, of course. It is the original farmer's market. Farmer's market, that's not familiar? Farmer's market, yeah. I don't know if that's called Central Market now, perhaps. All
Clue
right,
1.
been here.
This hilltop landmark watches over the city. Clue 2. Science and cinema share the view. Clue 3. Sunset feels like a finale.
So if you're in LA or Hollywood, you definitely want to go here. The view of the whole city and stuff's great from up here. And it's a cool place. Oh, it is an observatory. There you go, JoJo. The full correct answer by JoJo. You're correct. It is the Griffith Observatory. I think we drove up there like after a show or before a show, and then you go down a back road out of there. I can't remember, something like that.
Clue 1. This museum pairs bold art with bold design. Clue 2. Contemporary creativity fills every floor. Clue 3. Modern culture lives here.
So this is one of the ones that would be after my day in LA. So I'm not familiar with this, but it looks pretty cool. As an architect, I kind of like this. Art selfies thrive here. I bet. Oh, I do not believe this is the Getty Museum. It is a different one. Cool looking. Pretty cool looking. This is called the Broad Museum. That sound familiar? JoJo? Broad Museum? Maybe?
Clue 1. This art anchor shines brightest after dark. Clue 2. Its outdoor lights became iconic. Clue 3. Culture glows here.
So, I'm not familiar with this either, but it looks really cool. It's like an art installation. Everyone poses with the lamps here. Yeah. Is that initials or is that a real name? What does that stand for? LA, Los Angeles, something and something. Modern Art? Center for Modern Art? Something like that. You're correct, of course. Yeah, okay. Am I right? LA Center for Modern Art? Something like that?
Clue
Contemporary
1.
museum. There you go.
This complex frames Hollywood's most famous view. Clue 2. Tourists and premieres collide daily. Clue 3. Spectacle thrives here.
It's a crossroad of spectacle. Cameras never rest here. I am a little bit not familiar with this, but apparently it's very famous. This complex frames Hollywood's biggest symbol. And this is not the Chinese Theater. We were at the Chinese Theater earlier. You must have been taking a break. This is called Hollywood and Highland. Does that sound familiar? Because again, I'm not familiar, but it looks like this really frames the whole Hollywood Boulevard here. Yeah, okay. There you go. Number 6.
Clue 1. Fame stretches across this sidewalk. Clue 2. Thousands of names sparkle underfoot. Clue 3. Legends line the ground.
All right, so this is what you got to do when you're on Hollywood Boulevard walking around. You are on the dot. What's it called? You'll trip over the legends here. Yeah, Walk of the Stars, that's close enough. Hollywood Walk of Fame, Walk of the Stars. You gotta visit that when you're in Hollywood. All right, top 5. Top 5, you ready? Let's do it.
Clue 1. This winding road offers cinematic views. Clue 2. City lights meet mountain curves. Clue 3. Drama comes standard.
So I'm looking for the street, and well, kind of. So this location has been shown in all kinds of TV shows and movies. Yeah, that's pretty much it, JoJo. And this is what's called the Overlook, right? So the Mulholland Drive Overlook. This is where, I don't know. what is it, a lot of makeout scenes here, or a lot of murders or something? I don't know. One or the other, or both. Murdered while they're making out. There you go. Mulholland Overlook. Very good.
Clue 1. This hilltop sanctuary blends art and air. Clue 2. Gardens and galleries compete for attention. Clue 3. The view rivals the collection.
All right, JoJo, you've been itching to say this one. Even the tram feels fancy here. Yeah, yes it is. This is the Getty Center. The Getty Center. Which really cool architecture along the ridge. Pretty cool. Yeah. Been there a while now. I don't know, what is it? 30 years old? Something like that. Getty Museum. Getty Center. All right. We're down to the top 3 Hollywood landmarks. Top 3.
Clue 1. This destination brings movies off the screen. Clue 2. Rides and sets blur reality. Clue 3. Entertainment comes alive here.
Rides and sets blur reality. Backlots have better explosions here. Of course, yes. Who's been to Universal Studios? Anybody else? I've been there one time. Yeah, back in the day. I saw a concert there, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's do the top 2 Hollywood landmarks.
Clue 1. This seaside icon mixes nostalgia and joy. Clue 2. Films and sunsets share the stage. Clue 3. Fun lives at the edge of land.
And the Ferris wheels photographed beautifully here. The seaside icon mixes nostalgia and fun. Nostalgia and fun. And if you're in LA or Hollywood, you've got to go here. Yeah, of course. Of course. It is the Santa Monica Pier. Is the beach there called the Venice Beach, or is that next to it? So it's in the same general area. All right, what do you think the number 1 landmark is?
Clue 1. This towering symbol crowns Hollywood ambition. Clue 2. Dreams chase these letters daily. Clue 3. It remains the ultimate image.
All right. Yes, of course, the Hollywood sign. I remember I have a show called the 20 Hollywood Tragic Actresses. One of the actresses jumped off the sign to her death. She jumped off the 8, I believe. Yeah. What was her name? Peg Erstwhistle. Peg Erstwhistle jumped off the Hollywood sign. All right, well, thank you, JoJo, for playing. King, good to see you as always. And I should be not was in the house. How about that? It's been a while. Yeah. We made it all the way through. We did 40 of those Hollywood landmarks. That's quite remarkable. We are certainly glad that our local was here to help us with those, JoJo. Thank you. That was very, very helpful. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. On the way out, I do have a compilation of all our little videos. Some of those are kind of fun. The Sandra Bullock and the blues musicians. And, of course, we revisit all the Hollywood landmarks. So take it easy. I will hope to see you guys next Sunday for something new. You can always put in the chat what you want to see on the next few shows, and we'll try to do it. And we'll see you. Good night, everybody.
live Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.